Is there a cap? Wear this cap of maintenance as a symbol of your service. This duty here and shall never forget, nor fail to reward that which is given. Fealty with love, service with honor, and oath-breaking with vengeance. For the newest Pelican of the Middle Kingdom, Kendrick. Huzzah!
Their Majesties call forth Elena de Vexen and Catriona.
He has taken a great deal of instruction and counsel and thought of his deeds. And therefore, your majesties, we would beg the boon.
To be a right proper theme within our tower to grant shall be yours.
For his many years of service, from his first day on this day, for the service he has given to his shire, his region, his kingdom, and the society in the whole.
We would ask that Justice McCartay be elevated to your most noble order of the Pelican.
Then, having gotten to know this gentleman, is it your opinion that he's demonstrated the great qualities required to be a member of your order?
Aye.
All right. Great for you.
Justice McCartay, present yourself before their majesties.
Your Majesty, good gentles all, a cry has gone up amongst the populace of the kingdom. We have many needs. We have needs for the arts. We have needs for the martial needs of this particular kingdom. We have needs for the defense of this kingdom. But most of all, we have needs for service to this kingdom. The people have cried out, we need justice.
Right on. Oh. Just stand back. This is a serious burden I'm asking you, but before you take this burden upon yourself, himself, there is another one of his Is there a royal peer who would speak to Justice's nobility?
Ah, Your Majesty, I am Severe Kepodu. I had the pleasure of meeting Justice when he was king of the city. He provided many thralls and herded many scribes. This was a huge undertaking to provide, all the scrolls and the coordination and getting everything just right for everybody's elevation. It is such a personal thing for the crown and for everyone. He fights on the field of honor. I cannot not more highly recommend it.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Is there a member of our Order of the Chivalry who would speak in courtesy?
Ah, Your Majesty. I speak on behalf of my brother who cannot be here. So, Justice, please listen to these words from your knight, Denewolf. Unto the majesties and populace of the Middle Kingdom do I, Denewolf Iverson, Knight of the Society, General of the Dragon Army, Thane and Marshal of House Kriegstrom, send greetings. I would have you hear of the chivalry of my squire, Justice McArtain. It is with pride and love that I have said these words and the deepest sorrow and regret that I could not deliver them myself this late August day. Though he is my squire, Justice has, in many ways, also been my teacher, reminding me, through his own words and actions, what chivalry and its manifestation are and should be. Though he has not been aware of it, he has often been an example to me of what I, as a knight, strive to be. He is the quiet fortitude and resilience of temperance, the soft and gentle voice of mercy when passions are inflamed and tempers excited. He is a loyalty embodied, unwavering, with the courage to remain steadfast in his convictions, even at cost of himself. It's a little long. His honesty to himself and to others has made his counsel to me among the most trusted I have been gifted with. His courtesy and generosity are limitless, extending far beyond his own well-being and always to the benefit of others. Even when there is none to himself, especially when there is none to himself. Of his courage there can be no challenge, for he pledges himself with whole heart to the endeavors set before him, on the field and off, often seeking them out because it is simply the right thing to do. As a warrior, he has set himself on the path of knighthood, and though his prowess is not yet to be fully realized, he is a fierce warrior in his own right, taking to list and field as both armored fighter and rapier combatant with skill and zeal. The last of the chivalric virtues is franchise. Franchise is a virtue that binds together and is made up of all the other virtues. It is a noble bearing that comes of having them, while also strengthening them. Justice is most certainly a man of noble bearing, one that others such as myself look to for not just leadership and counsel, but also for a glimpse of what the dream of the society is meant to be. In his nature and demeanor resides that noble bearing, that culmination of chivalry, that franchise that makes him not just a peer of the society, but my peer and an example to be followed. Justice, you are, in many ways, the kind of man I continually strive to be. Your Majesty, I commend this man, my squire, Justice McAtain, to you and ask that you place in him the trust of the society as one of its peers. In service, I remain, Sir Denewolf Iverson.
next who would attest to Justice's honor?
I, Defender Adam Carmichael.
Please.
I speak for this man. The words are both from my heart and from my lady love, Mistress Narissa Della Vedetta, who cannot be here today. Mistress Narissa tells us of her first event. Due to the society, terribly shy, I sat in my carriage at an also, trying to work up my courage to go into a new place, not knowing if I really should or if I belong. After a time, I talked myself into stepping outside. Shortly after I crossed over the threshold from the mundane, of the mundane to the dream, Justice took notice of me. I believe to this day that Justice must have seen the look of panic in my eyes as he walked right up to me and introduced himself. He made me feel welcome. Then he introduced me to someone, then someone else, another and another after that. Like a frog placed in a pot of warm water, I soon found myself in a pot boiling of friendship that has consumed me to this very day. That is not where it ended. Throughout the day, and even the months and years to follow, Justice was always there for me, offering rides to events, helping carry very large objects, as well as connecting me to the people who helped me along the path. As all journeys begin, so did this one. But it was Justice who laid those